Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1117. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. Check it out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page to say hello, shoot the breeze, promote yourself, your business, your special events, all of that would be great. And it would also be great if you go ahead and share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. And Dave is the first one here. Hey, Dave. Nice to see you. Very happy to see you. And I want to give big shout out sounds too casual, but I do want to say a big shout out. I still want to say big shout out to Moorhead Avenue Baptist Church. They provided the repast for my cousin Julia's funeral, also birthday funeral home. They did a great job, as always. But yeah, Julia Tapp, she's my cousin, and she died at 101. So beautiful, beautiful cover done by birthday, and I happened to have this picture of cousin Julia when she was a new employee at Lincoln Hospital back in the day before it was Lincoln Community Health Center. It was Lincoln Hospital, and yeah, she was a new secretary in 1947. So that's her, way back when, and that's the cover of her program there. So yeah, it was a beautiful service. I attended via Zoom because I knew it would be too much for me in person because I would have been thinking of my aunt and they were best friends and it would have been just too much emotionally. So I attended via Zoom. So anyway, and Dave is saying R.I.P. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that as always. Definitely at ease. Yeah, she was in. Yeah, she had some a chronic pain for sure. She had something was wrong with it. She had like cortisone shots or something for her knees. Yeah, so yeah, 101 years. That's pretty good run. Pretty good run. So condolences, to, of course, to my cousin Trey, family, etc. And I got to see, different folks from out of town, from Greensboro, etc. So let me continue with the show. Let me put on my specs and move my keyboard to over here. And let's see, I'm going to the word page. So I'm going to tell you what's happening today in Durham. I have a couple of new items. Now, let me just mention that the holidays are upon us. Not quite here just yet, but almost. I mean, you go into any store right now and it looks like it's Christmas already. We haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. But anyway, I want to tell you of a couple of uh, gift ideas, which would be really great for people who are in need, but also, if you don't have money, a lot of us don't have money to spend. So, a couple of holiday gift ideas. And also, this is just a good way to help out someone who needs this. So there is a nonprofit. I'm scrolling. Wow, there's so much on this page now. So there is this nonprofit. It's called Caption Call. It's a special captioning service. So maybe it's hard for you to get in touch with someone who is hearing impaired. Okay. I know back in the day, you used to call a TTY number, I think it was called, and then I think you would tell them what to say, and then they would text it or type it out to the person you're trying to speak to. But now they have it so that you can have the app on your phone, or if they're not really, digital savvy, the people you're trying to call, your loved ones with hearing impairments, they can be given a free phone. Now, it's free because it's sort of like you hear about how people get like those free scooters or whatnot. It's paid for from taxes. That's how this works. He said this is already paid for. So if your loved one needs this phone, they can get it for free. And then when you call them, the captions, capture your words as they come out of your mouth, and they automatically appear on the screen of their phone at home, which I think is really, really cool. And of course, if they have the app, if the person that you're getting the service for is not elderly and they have a smartphone already, they can use the app and read the captions on their phone. I think that is so modern and hip. So just an idea. Again, it's called Caption Call. So you would call this gentleman named James uh, Casanis. Got the phone number right there, email address. Contact him and see what you can do for your loved ones who are hearing impaired. Oh, and I think the service on the let me see if I have this down. If I can remember the conversation we had, I think it's done in Spanish as well. Yes, it's English and Spanish, and also I think the home phone only shows the words, your words and their words. And I think on the phone, you can only read what your caller is saying, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it's a great way to go ahead and start calling your loved ones with hearing impairments, because I know a lot of times you just avoid it because it's just so difficult. But now you can do it. You can call your loved ones, wish them Merry Christmas and all that. All right. And I think I had another one. Let's see. Let's see. Let me scroll down very quickly. Let's see. I thought I had another one. Hmm. Oh, yeah. The North Carolina Reading Service. This has been in the Skywriter for a bit, so I hope you've noticed. But basically, your loved ones who are blind, visually impaired, they can't read the paper, but they still want to keep up with stuff. Volunteers, they actually go to the studio in Raleigh. Again, it's called the North Carolina Reading Service. So volunteers go to the studio and they read local news stories, editorials, obituaries, books, even advertisements from a variety of publications. And then your loved one can, again, if they're digital savvy, they can listen via their phone or Alexa enabled device, or they can get a free receiver. And same deal, they don't have to pay, totally free of charge. So donations help cover the price. Usually these receivers cost $70 each, but people are nice and they donate money and they're able to provide the receivers. It's like a tabletop radio, free of charge. So look into that too. So that would be another good present to give, especially if you don't have money to spend. All righty, scrolling back up. Let's see. Oh, the Durham County Libraries, they're all open until 8 because today is Monday. It somehow doesn't feel like a Monday, probably because of the funeral and everything. But anyway, yeah, so the libraries are open until 8. Now, tomorrow, they're open at 9:30, and then Bragtown opens at 10. All righty, let's see what else I can tell you. Oh, so we have a couple of weeks left in November. So let me scroll down to the City of Durham, Community Partnerships and Engagement. This is on the Word page, by the way. You need to sign up by the end of this month. When I say you, I mean anyone who's low income and they need internet at the house, but they don't have it. So it's called the Free MiFi Hotspots Program. It's a collaboration of the City of Durham and Durham County. It's their digital inclusive services team. They want to hear from you. If you need internet, but like I said, you don't have the money for it. So if you're using SNAP, if you're on the LEAP program, let's see, Low Income Energy Assistance Program, if you're Medicaid, getting medical assistance, if your child is on the free or reduced lunch program, Section 8, uh, Social Security Disability, SSI, if you're getting retirement, pension, unemployment benefits, all of that, and you need internet at home, please sign up as soon as possible, because what's happening is that the money that was given to our local government to make it free, for folks who need it, they're spending the money as they receive the applications. So you don't want them to be spent out by the time you try to get this service, the free Wi-Fi hotspots program, so you can get free internet. So sign up right now. Watch the rest of Bull City Hangout later. Go ahead and see if you can sign up. I do have a link. So you go to the word, first you go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, that's the government and nonprofit information page, scroll down to City of Durham, Community Partnerships and Engagement, and then you'll see it. Click on that link, take the survey. It's available in English and Spanish to see if you are eligible, and then go ahead and sign up for it. Yeah, okay. Let me continue. Oh, DCIA has grants. Let me find. There it is. Durham Congregations in Action, in partnership with the Durham County Cooperative Extension. Right now, they are accepting applications for their food security micro grant program. Nonprofits that are running food pantries, community gardens, and feeding programs, you're invited to apply. These grants mean you don't have to pay it back. So grants, they're ranging from $500 to $5,000. I know that could really help, especially nowadays. So definitely click, got the link for you right there. Submit your application by the deadline, and the deadline will be coming up soon. It's Friday, December 12th. That's only two, that's only 3 weeks. And I'm sure you have to do some kind of paperwork. So definitely go ahead. If you're a nonprofit, talk about that as soon as possible with your folks and get that together. All right. I think that's it for. Oh, wait, let's check Durham Tech. Wait a minute. I mean, there's lots more, but I just like to read just a few items from each page here that I choose. So, Durham Tech Small Business Center, that's downtown in the Chesterfield building at 701 West Main Street. They like to help people who want to start businesses. So, they have these classes. Some are in person. Most of the classes that I list are offered across the state by various community colleges and small business centers. So, I'm going to start out by letting you know that tomorrow, in person, Durham Tech Small Business Center will have a Spanish language meeting called Café Emprendedor. That's entrepreneurial coffee. That's something that they have a few times a month. So the topic tomorrow will be Proyecta tus metas. Fija metas que realmente puedas cumplir. And that means project your goals, set goals you can realistically achieve. So that's going to be in Spanish. Let folks that you know who prefer to get their information in Spanish, who are running businesses, know about this in person event at 701 West Main Street on the second floor, Durham Tech Small Business Center. So that'll be tomorrow from 10 until 1. And in Spanish, I have it all here where they can click for more information and register. All right. Now let's see what classes are being offered across the state for entrepreneurs. All right, let's see. Cybersecurity 101 for small businesses. You definitely want to stay safe, especially if you're running a business. So that's going to be this afternoon from 2 until 3. I have the link right there. Click and then attend this in person class. In person, I like to emphasize because that means that you can definitely ask questions, which is super nice. All righty. And I don't know who this is. Conquerors is saying keep it up. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. New viewer. All righty. Now here's another class. The name of the game is Credit. How to make personal and business credit work for you. That's going to be this evening from 6 until 8. Here's another one. This one is from 6:30 until 8 tonight. Tax talk, small business tips, and tax cuts. Interesting. Okay, you might want to check that out. And while I'm on the page, let me scroll down to SCORE. They do the same thing, free classes in person and online. They also have mentors. You can get a mentor, which is super awesome. So let's see. Their office is downtown on Main Street, 103 West Main. So you might want to give them a call, check them out. Now tomorrow they're going to have an online class, Simple Steps for Starting Your Business, and that will be from 12:30 until 2:30 tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Now I'm about to post some information early this morning. I realize, and you might realize too, that ICE, um, they're hitting Charlotte right now. And someone early this morning said that Durham is very likely on the list. Someone has already said that someone they know, someone's husband has already been taken without any notice whatsoever. So I'm about to post some information on encouraging you to realize that you have rights, whether you're born in this country or not. So I already have. Actually, what I would say right now, until I'm able to do the write up, Siembra NC, check out their website. They're located on or rather, I have posted their information right there on the Word page, and it's called Siembra NC. They have a 336 phone number, but they also cover our region here in Durham as well. As you know, 336, that's like, I think Winston-Salem, Greensboro, if I'm not mistaken, but they cover the whole state. So check them out. They have information as well in terms of what to do when ICE has been noticed in your area, what to do, how to keep people safe. And also, the site that I was checking out early this morning was the immigrant something resource center, and they had signs that you can download and order, and also cards that you could download and order. So I'll be posting their information soon. But right now, check out Siembra and see. They're right there on the Word page. All right. Well, I knew there was one more thing I was looking for. Okay, State Library of North Carolina. This is another gift that you can give if you're broke. I shouldn't say broke, if you don't have a lot of money to spend. So if you have someone in your family who's blind, visually impaired, and they need, oh, Malachi, hey, what day can we go out to lunch? I'm not sure because I'm really busy these days, but we'll see. We'll see. And of course, hi, everybody. Hello, Malachi. Very happy to see you. And I already congratulated you, and I'm going to congratulate you again for doing such a good job during the Reality Ministries talent show at the DPAC. Your gospel choir was fabulous. I saw you. I wasn't there in person. I watched it online, but I saw you. You did great. Okay, let me continue. Now, the State Library of North Carolina, they help blind and visually impaired people get access to more than 100,000 books in Braille, large print, and audio form. So what you can always do is to download books to your own device. But of course, it takes up a lot of memory. A lot. And Dave is giving a fist bump to Malachi. Awesome. You're so friendly. Okay. So you can download books, but that's probably like all kinds of gigabytes and whatnot. So here, this might be an even better idea. They have a digital talking book service. So if your loved one would prefer to have it's like a receiver where you can order books and magazines. It's like cartridges. Remember the old school like cassettes, and if you're even older, 8-track cartridges or CDs. So it's like that. You would order your books if you don't want to do the braille thing or the large print or whatever. You can actually order the books on cartridges, and they'll be delivered to your home free of charge. The receivers, the players, they're also free. So check it out. The service is in Raleigh, but they cover us as well. So definitely check that out. It's on the Word page, and it's under State Library of North Carolina. All right, let's go to the to your health page. See what's happening. I have typed out more research studies that maybe you might want to participate in. They're very interesting. They're usually by local and some not local universities, medical schools, scientific research. They're always looking for someone who could help. Let me see if I have an. Oh, here's a new one. So this new one is actually Cornell University, which is nowhere near, but they're looking for nationwide help to see if this app works that they came up with. And the app is called the Living Memory um, Home for Dementia Care Pairs app. I don't know why medical folks love these long names. But basically, this app is supposed to use memories of your loved one to help with their well being and their quality of life. It's really for people with Alzheimer's. Sometimes all they have left is their memories. So to be eligible, you have to be over the age of 18 and the primary caregiver of someone in the early or the moderate stage of Alzheimer's. Because, as it progresses, they forget everything pretty much. So you will be compensated for your participation. So you might want to check that out. And I also have a couple. I must have almost a dozen studies here that you can participate in. But yeah, so check it out. I have some more new ones, but I'm not gonna, you know. Oh, what Malachi saying? What? Malachi just came back from Charlotte. She played tennis and won fourth place. I didn't know you played tennis. Okay, she's on a tennis team. What? Okay, so she's going to be getting back into tennis in winter and spring. Nice. Okay, Malachi. I had no idea you were a tennis pro. I don't know if pro's the right word, but a tennis star. Tennis is so fun. Play for Special Olympics team? I didn't know. Oh my goodness. Okay, Malachi, go ahead on. And Dave saying congratulations. Awesome. Wow. Okay, Malachi. Wow. Love it. I love the trophy. That's nice, Dave. That's nice. He's posting a trophy for Malachi. Love that. Wow. Okay, thanks for telling us, Malachi, because I had no idea. Wow. Okay. Let me continue. Let's see. So, what I'm looking for, even though there's a lot to check out on the health page to your health, I'm actually looking for the blood drives. You can literally save lives by donating blood. So today, the American Red Cross is at the Carolina Friends School, 4809 Friends School Road. That's almost practically in Chapel Hill. And that will be from 1 until 6. And they say to look for the bus. And then tomorrow morning, the American Red Cross will be at Pleasant Green, UMC, and that's a church that is on 3005 Pleasant Green Road. Must be nice to have your own road. Okay, so that's from 10 until 3 tomorrow. Now let's see if Blood Connection has something going on. Let's see. Nothing today, but tomorrow they'll be at the Heights at South LaSalle at 3:30. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I do need to let you know about the HELP program, the Health Equipment Loan Program, where you can donate items of self-care, self-transport like wheelchairs, canes, etc. And then if you need something like that, you can always borrow for 3 months at a time. Look at the list. I have a whole list of items that they need and that they carry. They're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street. They're open 2 days a week, only 2 days. So Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 until 5. Definitely check them out. Okay, going to the top of the page, clicking on that big blue Health Events button. That takes me to the Health Events page. Let's see what's going on today, if anything. Let's see. Oh, Kids Can is today. So Kids Can, tweens and teens. They have two groups. Today's group will be tweens and teens, the slightly older little young ones. I shouldn't say little ones, young ones, excuse me, ages 11 to 18. So these are for kids whose parents or guardians, grandparents have been diagnosed with cancer. The session today will be virtual. They don't have to go anywhere, but you go online, you go on Zoom, and you meet other young people in the same uh, situation. You can meet each other. You can tell jokes, ask questions. Of course, it's run by Duke, and someone will be there to offer resources and just information. Like I said, resources. They'll be able to answer questions. Sometimes kids have questions that no one else can answer, so someone from Duke will be there to help out. So that's going to be tonight from 6:30 until 7:30 on Zoom. Got the link right there so you can register your child or children. Oh, wait. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, I didn't know about this, Malachi. Thank you. So at Lion Park, they're having a meeting on Thursday from 5 to 7. The city of Durham will be there. You'll get a $25 gift card if you join all of the meetings. And Lion Park, thank you, Malachi. So helpful. 1309 Halley Street. I wonder if that's a community conversation. I'll bet it is. Because I heard they're going to start those up again. Let me write that down. Lion Park Community Conversation. I'll bet that's what that is. I'll bet that's a community conversation. Thank you, Malachi. I will look into that, and I will definitely post that in the Skywriter, and I will also announce it during Bull City Hangout. Thank you so much. And here's the address: 1309 Halley Street. Thank you, Malachi. See, Malachi's got the info. I really appreciate that. Okay, what else is happening? This is tomorrow. So tomorrow, so I told you about tweens and teens. Kids can. Now tomorrow, Duke will be holding a mind-body approaches to coping with cancer. This will be an online meeting from noon until 12:45. They have this meeting at least twice a month. So it's for people with cancer, and they can really get some good advice on how to deal. So it's run by Duke, and it is tomorrow from noon until 12:45. Oh, here's another meeting. This is also virtual. The long-term care community support group meeting for people with someone living in long-term care. So if you need some advice about that, the meeting will be tomorrow from noon until 1:15, also run by Duke. All right, let's see. Okay. So now let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. You're 55 plus. You go to 406 Rigsby Avenue. They have their own parking lot. Don't park in the senior pharmacist spaces, please, unless you're going to visit senior pharmacists. But all the other spaces, definitely pull in there. Free parking, free membership. They've got workout rooms. They've got a theater. What else do they have? They have everything, just about everything. So today's Monday. So this afternoon, Bible study at 12:45. Monday matinee. Yes, they have a theater, like I told you. So today's movie will be Parenthood. So that starts at 1 o'clock. So you have a half hour to get there, and they also have free popcorn. Just letting you know. Now at 1, also happening at 1 o'clock, advanced watercolor for you artists, chair volleyball at 2, lifeline dancers at 3:30. Tomorrow morning, Connect Tech at 8:30 in the computer lab. You get to learn how to use your new tech if you have a laptop, phone, iPad, whatever. Seniors on the Move, line dancing at 8:35. Talk Tuesdays from 9 until noon, where counseling students from North Carolina Central University will talk with you, meet with you one-on-one, and they can offer mental health resources. Very helpful. Open Art Studio at 9. Basic Spanish class at 9:30. Take off pounds sensibly at 9:30. Yoga Your Way at 10. Keep It Moving, gentle exercise at 10. American Sign Language at 11. What can't you learn here? Belly dance at 11:30. I mean, this is so varied. It's almost comical. Crocheting Club at noon. And then Pinochle and Kings in the Corner all the way through until 7. So all afternoon until 7, because on Tuesdays and Thursdays, the center is open late. It's open until like 7:30, which is great for you nine to fivers. You can stop off after work, work off some steam, then go home relaxed. Now let's check for the special events. Let's see, today's the 17th. Um, ooh, it just started 2 minutes ago. Durham history presentation being offered by the Museum of Durham History staff. They talk about Durham history, exhibits at the museum, of course, which is downtown on Main Street, and they also share historic stories. Now, tomorrow, if you can get in on this, this sounds really good. NCCU, ECCRC, not sure what that means, but Gratitude Workshop. Now, of course, NCCU is North Carolina Central University. So tomorrow from 10 until 11:30, they're going to have a holiday-themed activity where they will be exploring how mental health connects with gratitude and thankfulness. I love that. So you can call and register at extension 104. So their number is 919-688-8247. And go ahead and register at extension 104 for that. The grief support group, they'll be meeting at 12:30 in the classroom. So experiencing a loss during the holiday season can be particularly rough. Ask how I know. So you can get caring support and then learn how to process your grief by attending this meeting. That should be really nice. That's going to be tomorrow at 12:30. Ah, community conversations. See, I'll bet that's the same thing Malachi was talking about. So at the senior center tomorrow, they're going to have community conversations from 4 until 6 where you can, they're going to have dinner. Okay, so you can enjoy a little dinner and then talk with City of Durham staff about your community's needs and the city's budget. I'll bet that's exactly what Malachi's talking about. But tomorrow it's going to be at the senior center from 4 until 6. And then what Malachi was talking about is going to be at Lion Park from, what did Malachi say? Let me write that down. From 5 until 7. I know it's the same thing. Okay. So they're going all around town. And they want to hear from us, Durhamites. They want to hear about our needs because they want to know how to spend that money. Yeah, I know you have something to say about that. So you might want to go to one or two of these meetings. All right. Now let's go to the Let's Go. There's more in the Durham Skywriter, but it's already past 12:30. So let me rush through the Let's Go posts. Let's go to the Let's Go calendar of events page. I was trying to keep my show a little shorter, but I'm doing my best. There's so much to share. What can I say? So there's line dancing with Nikki. That's going to be held at the Southwest Regional Library, 3605 Shannon Road. It's free from 6 until 7:30. It's for beginners on up. So you can learn the classic line dances and then the ones that everybody will be trying to learn this summer. The Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class. That's going to be tonight, 6:30 until 8. Now, the Hayti Heritage Center is on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. There's a class fee of $10. They start out with the deep breathing and the conditioning, and then they get into the cardio-intensive African dance moves. And of course, it's third Monday, which means that the Durham City Council will be having their regular meeting downtown in City Council Chambers, 101 City Hall Plaza. You might want to ask about ICE being sited in the area, or at least bring it up. I'd like to know more about that. The meeting will be from 7 until 10, and you can, of course, you can attend in person. If you can't make it, then you can watch from the city's website, their YouTube channel, their X/Twitter account, their Facebook page, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire, Frontier, all kinds of different ways. So that will be again this evening from 7 until, I should say, 10-ish. I've seen them go as late as midnight. Now tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics tomorrow. So you call, got the number right there, call, make your appointment, and then head over there with $10 exact change, cash only. And don't forget your photo ID. Of course, if you're driving, you'll have your driver's license with you. So go ahead and read the rules. There's a couple of rules, like if they get too excited and use the restroom, you have to help clean it up, of course. Cats have to be in those little carriers, and of course, dogs have to be on a leash. There you go. Now, if you're older, anyone over 50 is invited to the East Regional Library tomorrow for the over 50 crowd. That's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 11:30. Free coffee, free tea, and you're chatting. Basically, you're hanging out. You're hanging out and talking with other old folks about cool things or uncool things. It's up to you. It's your meeting. So that's going to be tomorrow at the East Regional Library at 10. Now, scheduled tomorrow is New Visions of Africa Restaurant's grocery giveaway. I think it's going to be held tomorrow. I'm going to announce it anyway. So, 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill Recreation Center. Park in the W.D. Hills lot. I'm going to make a phone call and see what's going on, but I think they will be having their grocery giveaway tomorrow at 12:30. So if you're in need, definitely stop by. They give away great groceries. They're served by the number 5 and the 5K bus. And if you have a rollaway cart, see if you can go ahead and take that, because sometimes I see people struggle because they give away so much food. All right, let's check the weather. Let us check the weather real quick. First, let's do the intro. Okay, it is 58 degrees. That's not too bad considering that it's Thanksgiving next week. Oh my God. Thanksgiving's next week. Okay. So it's 58 right now. The high today will be 60. That is not bad at all. And it looks like it's going to be sunny all afternoon with sunset being 5:06. Can't wait until it starts moving in the other direction. It's getting earlier and earlier. 5:06 is ridiculous. But anyway, sunny. We have a sunny afternoon. That's good. Now tomorrow's creeping up. So tomorrow's high will be 62. Nice. Partly sunny. And Wednesday, 71. Nice. Thursday, 68. Friday, 73. Saturday, 64. Sunday, 63. I can't see as far ahead as Thanksgiving, but it looks like the day before Thanksgiving, the high will be 60. So it looks like we're going to have a nice Thanksgiving holiday. Yes. You know what? I want to mention one more thing. Keep in mind, if you're going to fly out somewhere, let me go to the word page. There's one more thing I want to mention. I really want you to know about this program at the various airports, including RDU, our airport. I just want to tell you about this one last thing. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Ah, okay, let me find it. Talk among yourselves. I'm going to find this because this is so important for people with what they call invisible disabilities. So let me see if I can find that real quick. I'm getting closer. Oh, shoot. Am I not going to be able to find it under pressure today? Oh, I really wanted to tell you about it. But there's a program. Shoot. Darn it. I don't see it. But there's this program at RDU and several airports around the country where people with disabilities that are considered like Alzheimer's, any kind of impairment like that, um, let's see, neurological problems. Um, I really wanted to find this. Let me see if I'm just gonna. I really want to find this. Okay, wait. I'm gonna find this if it. Well, it's not gonna kill me. I'm going to find it. It's all across the country. Da-dum, da-dum, dum. Talk among yourselves. Let's see. Let's see. I know it's here somewhere. Dun, dun, dun. Still looking. I'm going to find it. I am determined. I have so much on this word page now. It's almost unwieldy. And I'm going to find it. Unless I accidentally did, I could not have deleted it. There's no way I deleted it. I honestly cannot find it. I remember I've told you about it before. I'm going to see what happened. I must have accidentally deleted it some kind of way. But I am going to make a note of it. It's a program that's available in RDU. This is where you can go to, like, they say you can find it, buddy. I just know it. It's somewhere, but I'm gonna find it. But basically, I think it's called the Sunflower Pro. Anyway, you can. I think it started in England, and you can wear a lanyard or a pin with a sunflower on it, and then they'll recognize it, and they'll know that you need extra help. Or you can just go to the customer service and tell them that you need help. It's best to let them know in advance so they'll have somebody available, especially during the holiday season. I'm going to find this program and put it back on the word page. Obviously, I deleted it for some goofy reason. I must have made some kind of mistake because I don't see it. It's not here. But anyway, I'm going to add it back. And it's really great because if you have some kind of a problem, not like it, they'll see, if they see you in a wheelchair, they'll know you need extra help. But there are some people who have problems like autism or whatnot, and they might not be able to look at you and see that you might need some extra help. So they will guide you. Yeah, yeah, the Hidden Disabilities Sunflower Program. That's right, Dave. I somehow deleted it. I can't believe I did that. I will add it, re-add it to the word page. And I'm glad that I thought of it because it's really important. They will give you extra time. Because sometimes when you're going through the line, TSA, everybody's on edge going through TSA. Well, some of us aren't, but I mean, for those who are like constant travelers, but a lot of people like myself, maybe travel only once a year or twice a year. Yeah, it could be nerve wracking. Do I put the computer? Do I take everything out? Do I take the liquids out or not? And if you stay calm and listen carefully, sure you can get through it. But sometimes you really just need some extra time so they can help you. So I'm going to put that information back on the word page because it's so important, especially for people with anxiety, autism, etc. So anyway, that is it for today's show, and I will see you tomorrow. Let me check my little schedule. I think I'll be doing the show live tomorrow. I will. There's a workshop I'll be going to on Wednesday, so I might have to pre-record Wednesday's show, but I will be doing tomorrow's show live. And David say, "Thank you, Miss Patricia. Thank you, Dave. It's going to be a great week. You know it is. You know it is. And a fist bump to you, Dave, for sure." Folks, you have a beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.